Yeah.
So like that's a drawback.
Yeah.
All right, you can cast all of those things if you're not my horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I'm gonna try to take Altivo. We've had some bonding time. He knows me. He knows how I ride.
He is the horse you've been practicing with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
So Altivo's going to be the call. You're going to get a couple boosting spells.
And before I head out there, as Anya is making all of those things for me, Amelia, God damn it,
Anya's the one you might be saving.
Too many A's. All right, I'm going to. You said I can spend 6 prestige points to get the actual god bonus.
To get the full god bonus, 6 prestige.
Okay, so
Whomst do you choose?
So I'm thinking Chiron because he was the one who was able to give me the mounted combat feat.
Yeah,
so
he did.
If anybody's going to be able to really help me out in this, it's the boy Chiron.
Yeah.
Let me see exactly what you will get.
And am I safe in the assumption that if I spend the 6, I will still get the mounted combat feat? Am I safe in that assumption?
You could be safe in that assumption if you want.
Oh, God damn it.
You can be safe in whatever assumptions you want to make.
God damn it.
You don't know the god bonus though, so like nobody's had them.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do that, and if I feel like
if you don't get it right, I will tell you if
yeah.
you can get it.
Yeah,
If you don't get it, you can always spend 3 more.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, you get to choose 2 combat feats at this level with Chiron's full bonus.
Okay, I can vibe with that. So
by spending the prestige points, you get it like temporarily, or like...
Yeah. 6 prestige for a day. You can also spend a god token or a token related to that god.
Gotcha.
It's like the clown token could give you smiles as bonus for the day.
Is it possible to stack god bonuses?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
How do you have
so-
that much
Not with
prestige?
prestige,
Jesus.
though. Not with prestige, though. You can only get that one temporary, but you could spend the god token or the clown token.
Yep. That's
The clown token does also have, of course, its own separate power.
but I don't know what it is, and now's not the time for random rolls.
A joust probably isn't the time for some random trickster god bullshit, right? But maybe it is.
I feel like I would disagree.
Oh,
right.
God.
All right, here we go. Let's see. So I'll obviously take the mounted combat feat,
Yeah.
and then let's see if I can find.
That's unfortunate, my friend.
It's one of my favorite Pokemon. You be nice.
Coughing.
That was lame.
James slaps.
All right, here we go.
Coughing S tier.
This cough just lingering. That cold kicked my butt.
All right. Overrun, trick riding. I'm trying to find a second. Oh! Apparently there's just a feat for unseat.
Yes.
How would that work?
You roll it, and it rolls against CMD.
Fuck it.
Which may or may not have been his strategy against you.
All right. Well, here we go. I think that's the plan. That's the plan. I get the unseat. And then I'm going to take out my Sir Smiles token.
Yeah.
And I don't know, call out to Sir Smiles while waving it in the air or something. I don't know.
So there are 3 trickster gods, and this is a token for the trickster gods.
Yeah.
So you could call to Wukong, Smiles, or Loki.
You know, Wukong does shit with animals.
And it is just their given god bonus.
Wukong is like the staff that I have.
Yeah, Wukong also already has a connection to us.
So, I mean, would he just like give me a staff for a day or something? Because like that'd actually be pretty dope if I used that as my lance. I don't know if
Could you?
exactly
allow it?
like would they allow that? Just fucking just
It is
yeet 'em.
unfortunately solid metal, so since it has no chance of breaking, it would not qualify.
Damn. Okay, so but that damn.
But that's not necessarily the full god bonus. That's just the first thing that she was given.
Yeah.
Sort of, right, yeah. God bonuses do extend as you gain levels. They get better. They do tend to centralize around the same thing, right? You have the chance of spawning bees, but now you also have the willing calling of bees. You turn invincible, you just get extra rounds of invincibility. When you got the staff just got a bonus to hit and attack and damage rolls.
Damn it.
And it can now take an enchantment as well.
Damn. Okay, so that really wouldn't help me.
So Wukong, from what you understand, since you know that one would not help you, but you do not know what Smiles or Loki does. Smiles is the god of arcane trickery, and Loki is the evil trickster.
I don't need evil right now, but some magic trickery could probably help a little bit. Cause I don't want to kill the guy. I don't want to have a Felix situation.
Are we really trying to use every trick in our book for this joust, though?
I do believe I am. Yes.
One of you guys does also have the sailing token, the token to sea gods.
Well, the one who has that is no longer with the party.
I'm willing to say that that was mysteriously left behind or copied. To keep in campaign for that at least.
Okay.
So you could then grab.
Poseidon is technically the god of horses.
Poseidon is the god of horses, but you do know what his bonus does.
Damn it! I do know what his bonus is.
But that does also leave Scylla is in on that. Tephides in and around there. Let's see, who else do we have? We've got. Yeah, you could argue Chang'e, the moon goddess, because of the tides. An argument could be made for... Do I have any other sea gods? There's Habwa, the god of rivers. That would count. He's in on those. You've got Pele of volcanoes. Her and Tefidi both close enough to sea-like activity. They would accept it, probably. Jingwei hates the ocean, but might accept the token.
Just like a spite move.
Just a fuck you to the, you can't have this is mine. And I think that's about it for what I've got for sea gods.
Honestly, none of those really seem like they'd help out in this joust. Alright.
Yeah. Scylla, the goddess of sea monsters. Tefidi, the goddess of islands. Pele, the goddess of volcanoes. Argument could be made for Chang'e, the goddess of the moon.
Yeah. None of those really help me, so it looks like no god token. Look like I'm just gonna roll with what I got.
Good call.
Okay, so
Loki would have helped.
I do have to cast the visualization of the body like an hour before the.
Yeah, but that's easy.
Yeah, before that starts.
And
you
then
just do it 5 minutes before.
the cat's grace.
No, it takes an hour.
Oh, it takes
to
an hour to
cast.
cast. Well, you got 3, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the cat's grace and the bull strength we can do like right before you go in.
Okay. Alrighty.
And do you want me to like siphon might on him or use the fear of the sun to try to blind him in the sunlight?
Because honestly, like my thought is not on the light thing because he'll probably save against it, and the siphon might thing in this instance I don't feel like really helps because most of the stuff is going off of dexterity. So like unless you have something to sap his dexterity, then okay, then
Not necessarily right. The unseat is CMB. That's strength.
that is strength. Then yes, you can give that a shot.
Okay, we will do that.
Also, of course, caution because you are not on the field. What is the range of that spell?
I'm checking right now.
Sorry guys, we really want this other child.
And how potentially noticeable is it? Because casting from the stands into the field is totally against the rules.
Saw Snape up in the bleachers muttering a counter curse.
Yeah.
someone
I
sets
am
you on
still a
fire to break
bird.
your concentration. Like,
I could just try to fly above him
Yeah,
beforehand
you could
because I am a
be
bird.
elsewhere.
Now he did recognize me as a bird.
Be a different bird.
But I'm not going to use my other wild shape for the day.
Well, what else are you going to use it
Who
for?
knows? I might need it later.
Come on now.
Running from the cops when they find you casting spells into the field.
And how long does the siphon thing last?
That was good for what, 2 bouts?
Round per level.
Round per level, yeah. So 7 rounds with the time they take in between 2 3 bouts.
Yeah, if anything, you could just
3
be
bouts. I think,
a
is what I
bird like hiding within the crowd on like his side of the field, and then if you cast it on him before he heads out, then it should theoretically still work.
Mm-hmm.
you're going to stealth and cast.
Do you have like silent spell?
I have natural spell.
That just allows you to cast in wild shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm not. I don't want to lose because I get disqualified. I'll be pissed. So like.
It's your guys' call. But I need an initiative roll
Alrighty.
because we are starting.
Do you
Sure
want
are.
the...
Yes, I do. And tell me what those bonuses are that you gave me.
Yes.
To the lances and stuff?
Well,
Or, no.
those plus the ones that she just gave me.
So you get to choose a single physical
Alright.
ability score. I'm assuming you're going to want to choose dexterity.
Yes.
So if you choose strength or dexterity, gain a +5 bonus on skill checks associated with that score.
So you said +5,
Uh-huh.
and
On any, that's
guess we
for
don't need
24
initiative.
hours.
then okay,
That's right. It's
and then the
joust.
other one.
And then if you decide you want to use up the remainder of that spell in one go, you will get a +4 dodge bonus to your AC for 3 rounds.
+4 to your AC for 3 rounds.
If you say, okay, I'm gonna use up the remaining duration of the spell to
It
give
will not
myself.
help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going against CMB.
Yeah, I think
CMD
the
here.
+5 on your ride checks is gonna be more helpful.
Okay. And you said that there were 2 dexterity spells that you were giving me, right? One that takes an hour and one that
Yeah.
is a quick
So then
cast.
we can also just do the cat's grace and the bull strength like we've been doing.
Okay. So that
Is
Plus-
+2 to your modifier.
plus
Yes.
+2. Okay.
+2 on each modifier if you want both of them.
All right. So this will put me at a 20 for my ride check, and then give me the strength.
And then
so that's
do you
7.
want Badger's ferocity? It increases the keen range for your weapon.
For slashing or piercing weapons.
Oh, it won't
And-
count
and-
for the.
For a normal lance, totally,
it
but
would.
since these are
Gotcha,
blunted
blunted.
lances,
Never mind.
not
you
made to
can't
kill.
have that one
yeah,
anyway.
Badger's ferocity would not apply.
Cool.
Okay. And for the attacks with the joust, it's just adding my normal like +13 on my normal attacks.
Well, no.
My
'cause
base attack will be
Your
CMB.
strength went up. It's
But yeah, you get to add your extra strength to that.
Yes.
Oh, so I have to
Yeah,
roll a
since
CMB
Yeah,
in order
since
for
you're
the
now
for
using
the attack.
since you're now using unseat the feet,
Following.
that's a CMB roll, not an attack roll.
Following. Okay. So it's gonna go to 7. So it's gonna be 13.
sure it's not 14.
Yeah, because my strength modifier is a 5. And then, wait, yeah, what? Okay, yeah, no, I'm just stupid. I'm sorry.
You're not stupid. Math is hard.
I'm a Crim J major. I only have to take a single math class, and I love
Addition's
it.
hard.
Okay. All right, and on that initiative roll, I got a 27.
I flubbed. There's no need for initiative. You guys both agree when you charge at each other. You hit at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, initiative has nothing to do with it.
Okay, sounds good.
But you guys come out. Did you go position yourself over on his side?
Yeah.
Or
If you want me to do the siphon might.
And
then
they
I
don't
will-
like immediately charge at each other, so you probably don't want to hit him when he's coming out because there's a little bit of announcing. They
Yeah.
trot around.
Mhm.
They can talk to each other.
Yeah, it would be like when I can tell that they're like gearing up to like go.
Okay. Where? So just over on his side of the field.
Yeah. Is there like I don't know, a little something I could just sit on, like a little fence post
Oh, yeah.
or a little something
Tons of fence posts around.
close by?
There's
Cool.
all the bleachers and stuff. There's the fence that goes around the arena ring.
Mm-hmm.
There's fence posts to tie horses to, just
Cool.
inside the arena.
I will roll a stealth.
Yeah, you cannot let him see you.
You are sitting in the open.
Be a different bird or something. A squirrel or something.
25 on my stealth.
Yeah, he comes out and almost immediately like looks at you and just kind of gives a little nod.
No, do nothing. Just don't.
And you guys trot around. You guys meet in the middle, and he just immediately like ungauntlets his hand and just sticks it out across the way. And he's like, "Hey man, good fucking luck out there.
Yeah.
What kind of you want to go for like a long show, or do you just want to see who wins?"
Well, this is my first joust, so well, save for the other rounds that I had. So I'm not really sure. Just gonna give it all I got.
Against that Anthony guy, you seemed real tense when it went for like that 8 rounds or whatever.
Yeah,
If you just
he
want
was
to throw,
tough.
you just want to throw all you got in it, man. I'm totally down for that. That's cool. And he just gauntlets back up,
Damn it. All right.
He's a nice guy.
and he goes 2 unseating then.
2 and unseating. God.
The lance thing is on me for the DCs for breaking, but the sticking to your saddle, that's a +4 to your CMD or CMD. Sorry.
+4 to my CMD.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like his fortitude save is going to be...
Exactly. So like I just
Don't do it. He already saw you. I wouldn't do
exactly
it.
like I'm not like I don't want to get disqualified and put too much fucking work into this. All right. Here we
I could always siphon might from someone else to give to you.
sure. I mean,
Do it for me.
We could.
fucking bet.
I have a 20 in strength.
We could. It's temporary.
Uzzul is already on the field.
That's true.
Well, it still would work though, right?
Yeah,
It
'cause
still would totally work.
I'm right there too. I would be watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for me. Quick. Woohoo.
Cool.
I don't resist. Take my strength.
Yeah.
I give it to you. Take all. Please roll high. Or wait, if she's not resisting, can we just assume max?
No.
Damn it.
It's
We
a
have to
roll.
roll.
It's a roll regardless. You can assume
It's worth a
not
shot.
halved.
Worth a shot.
It's not-
Yeah, it's not going to be halved, so... Hey, he saw me, but I think you want to give Uzzul a boost?
Yeah.
Okay, man, this
More
is
I got
not,
treasure.
strength to spare.
it's not going to be comfy.
As she's flexing.
Almost max! We like that. That's 8 from your score.
Nice.
So that gives me 4
Plus
on
4.
mine. Okay.
Ooh, I was not prepared for this.
I told you it wasn't going to be comfy.
Fuck.
You
It's okay,
cast
just
a
drink.
spell.
Just drink, you'll be fine.
You wither. The magic reaches across the field. Uzzul, you feel the emboldenment, and immediately you hear a female voice call, "Hold on the field!" It is Gwen, one of the judges, and she comes out and says, "Magic has been cast after the preparation phase.
No!
Do you deny this?"
No, I feel weird.
You feel weird as in you are...
Shit.
Do you know where this cast came from?
No, I do not.
You actually don't.
Exactly. This was not discussed.
Please wait while an investigation is put underway. And a couple of guards come out with this strange little circlet, just kind of like
I'm gonna
wait.
fly away!
And you start,
End it.
you
Just
start
end
bailing.
It's not something you can just end.
Yeah,
Oh,
any magical
You're
effect.
Yeah, I'll cut it
End it
off
in
and
a
I'll
dip.
fly away.
Yeah, they're looking. It's like, oh, the magical ties have been severed. We can't we can't follow it. And she's like, And she turns back to the crowd. And interference after the players take the field will result in nullification of the bout. Please do not interfere. We know that everybody's very excited for the night. And she walks off. She Nat Wonder sense motive on what was going on.
Okay.
I had no part in that. That's all I'm gonna say.
The effect ends, but you are not disqualified.
Dope.
You didn't do anything to fuck with him. The other guy, I didn't think it would be a problem.
But we were empowering him.
Yeah, after the players take the field, no outside magic is allowed.
Well, Itzeli doesn't read the rule book.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
know.
Neither of us know a shit
I'm just
about
giving you a
jousting.
strong forewarning. Of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm going to just like gesture to the crowd and just like very angrily just say like no more bullshit. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
This
everyone's
is
like,
too-
yeah, no more bullshit, man.
it's too important.
A couple of the guys are kind of like, I don't know, that bullshit kind of seemed like it made you beefier. Like, you know, there's some little half.
I was
muscles
in full plate armor. You didn't see my muscle swell.
You didn't see the flexing.
All right, let's just fucking do this.
Ready to roll?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'll ever fucking be. Okay, so
You're both rolling to unseat. What is your current CMD?
my current CMD is a 35.
35 is good.
Yes.
What's your
and
CMB?
my CMB is only an 18.
That's not so great.
But I got things for that.
You got things for that.
Yes, because I can use my training points on that. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And that no, because that's still technically an attack bonus, or so I wouldn't be able to use my prestige on that. On a CMB?
No, not a CMB.
Okay. If we use a hero point though, I still would get that.
You can still, you can use a hero point for the +8 before or +4 afterwards.
I'll use it for the before.
And at any point as well, of course, you can still make that ride check to try to negate this attack.
Oh no, I'm going to.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Just ride.
If I spent multiple hero points, could I stack those?
Yes, absolutely.
You have multiple hero points remaining?
I have 2 hero
Oh
points.
my god. Still.
So,
I'm wiped out.
I don't have any either.
I don't have prestige.
Oh, I got
I
prestige.
don't have hero points.
I got some back.
I
Yep.
got shit.
I'm going to do it.
I'm
So that's gonna
famous
add-
now.
Mm-hmm.
16 to that, which then that puts me, let's see, so that's puts me at a 34 for my CMB. All right. Let's fucking do this, Sir Quark.
Lance is level.
All right.
CMB first.
All right, here we go. Oh no. That's
not
gonna
bad.
be. So CMB total is going to come to
You're not
a.
using any of your trading points?
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Now's
Don't
the
know.
time.
Yeah. So I will use 50 training points in ride to put my total to
50
a
training points on your CMB roll, right? This is your attack roll still.
yes.
Yes.
You know what? Let's put 40 into my 40 into my attack and 10 into my CMD.
You can't add to your CMD. You can add to the ride check.
Mm.
And so how the ride check works with mounted combat is that if an attack is going to hit, it's kind of like a parry. You can roll the mount, you can roll that ride check, and if your total is higher than their attack roll, it negates it.
Okay. Well,
That's still what you should do. Is 40 and 10.
yeah, sure. So 40 and 10. So that's going to put me at an 84 for my CMB
To hit.
to hit.
Yeah.
And then, do you want me to roll the ride check now?
What was your CMD one more time?
My CMD is 35.
Yes, because he did hit that.
Okay.
Now you guys got to make the ride checks. See if one of you slips the other. That's a pretty decent roll.
Don't tell me that. Fuck.
Did you adjusted your dex, right?
Yeah,
And
everything's
your +5.
everything is adjusted. So that's gonna be a 35
You just
for the ride check.
meet the same as your CMD?
Yes.
You don't have anything more to spend on that you want to put in?
Oh, I can spend prestige on it, right?
You can totally spend prestige on it.
Dope. Then that's 35, and prestige gives you +4 for each one.
For each one, yeah.
Okay.
How much prestige do you have?
I have 10. I'm gonna drop it all.
No!
Mm-mm.
For a plus 40?
Dude, like 2.
See, you say that, but like...
Don't drop it all, because what if you're... This is not the only... You have at least a few more rounds you're going to need to go through.
No,
you
this
both...
is the whole point is to unseat him in this one round.
Right, yeah. So right now what you're going for, he will hit you. What
Mhm.
you're going for right now is to slip his hit.
Mm-hmm.
If both of you hit, if he didn't slip yours, you have the chance of either breaking for a no point, one of you breaking, one of you not breaking for a single point, or both of you unseating for a null point.
All right. So
But if you slip his, I can guarantee you with an 84 that he's having to make a ride check against you.
Okay. So I'll spend 5. I'll spend 5 prestige.
Spend half of it.
Yes.
So that's 20, so that puts you up to a 54? 55?
No, 65, because I had a 30. Oh, no, yes, 55. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, so 35, so 55.
55. That's your final answer.
Oh, goddamn! I hate when you do that.
I have to make sure because you're the one sweating over this.
I am sweating over this.
I've got my couple numbers written down here.
Okay. You know what?
Oh my god, don't spend any more. Do it. 55 is a solid number. It's solid. It's solid. It's solid. It's solid.
55 is a solid number. Your attack roll was 84.
It was, and that could mean his attack roll is also 84.
But you also spent a damage.
And you think he doesn't have shit like that?
He did have some training.
Ooh.
I'll stick with the 55.
Stick with the 55. Final answer.
It's my final answer.
Your lance hits. His glances barely. You feel strong purchase. The lance bends. Should break, by all means. But holds true because of Amelia's enchantment. And Quark is unseated.
Yes! Huzzah!
By 4, literally on both sides. His ride check was 80. And it was the +4 bonus that she gave to your lance not breaking that caused that to be a victory, not a single point. You win.
Shit! Goddamn!
I'm gonna give Altivo just a solid little fucking neck pat. What a lad.
Was not supposed to happen. You spent enough, though.
Sure did. Again, everybody shitting on me for like, oh, you're holding out, you're not using all your stuff. You have 2 hero points. All of it was saved for the joust. Because I knew I needed it.
Yeah, except not, the times when we almost died.
But
the
then it
hero
died.
points
That's all
and-
I'm saying. All I'm saying. Now we have 2 children.
Now we have
We have
Well-
like 4
we have
children.
5 children.
Fuck.
Army of Smalls.
You get your silk sash.
Oh, yes. I like cross them.
Yeah, there is a manor inside the walls of Ironshire that you can take. Worth way more than the 75 gold that would just be a cash out and the new saddle and lance set that you could take.
No, I could buy those by myself.
The holding in Ironshire, they do have a little like floor map. It's like a 3-story building with a basement. Very nice layout. It's right in the rich district of town. Very esteemed.
Don't be too worried about it. We don't plan on
Everybody-
staying here.
Exactly.
People's jaws are like dropping at that offer.
Well,
It's worth thousands of gold pieces.
chump change.
You could always sell it.
Again, that's chump change.
We could also always sell the children. I mean,
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's an option. That's what I'm saying.
And
What prize do you name?
look over at Anya.
She's got hope in her eyes.
Oh God, wouldn't that be a dick move?
How about little Billy over there?
You like look at her, you make eye contact, you're like, that house is so nice.
You know what? Yeah, I will, just because like just a little bit, just will be like, it's 3 stories though.
She kind of like
And I'll just look like
she like
She passes
turns
out on the
and just
spot.
like walks
No.
away accepting her fate.
as she's, I'll just look and be like, I promised the child that I would take him, so it's the child.
Yeah, she's ecstatic. And everybody is confused, but like, hey man, good for you. Seems like nobody else would take that.
You should all be disappointed in yourselves.
Quark stands up and dusts himself off, and he's like, "That was a solid hit, man. Good, excellent job." And hey,
I'll stick my hand out. I won't lie. I got lucky.
I wasn't going to be the one to say it. Seemed like your hand was guided by the gods themselves today.
Oh, children gotta do it for the kids,
Yeah, very noble. I don't know anybody that would have taken that over a manner like that.
Well,
That's
life
a holding in a district that changes lives.
Life in an
Just
adventurer.
moving into a neighborhood like that for anybody would secure a job shortly after anywhere in town that would pay for living in such a place.
Well, life of an adventurer, not really in one place often. So,
I don't know, man. You got your bar.
yeah, but at some point we're gonna have to move on, leave it in capable hands, and you never know what might happen. And
Noble of you.
the posh life isn't really one for me.
You're all right.
You too. Give him a crisp shake.
Yeah.
I come sprinting up. Can I pet your horse now?
He's like, yeah,
What?
go for it, I guess. You can try. And he just puts his reins onto the post. You approach.
I'll look at him and be like, "You might not want to let her do that."
No.
Net 2 on my handle animal
No.
As expected.
check? Yeah.
You approach, and as you get within 10 feet, and you can just feel the change in the horse's mood as it gets taut away from you, and it's just looking side-eye.
Do I notice?
No.
Exactly.
Everybody else does.
Yeah, I just reach my hand
Can
out.
I try to just put her hand down?
You can try.
You don't let him?
No,
You-
I'm trying to pet this horse.
You keep putting your hand out, and the horse just kind of turns
Oh,
kind of sideways to you and is trying to, get a little around.
with my bonuses.
You could totally scratch his butt from here.
Oh no! Can I
It's
please?
okay, buddy.
Can I
Like, it's
please
o-
try to
You
stop
said
her?
you weren't scared of me, right?
Grab
You
her.
said you weren't scared of me.
CMB.
Yeah.
I'm so
Dope.
sad for her.
I
She had so much hope for this
What's your
horse.
CMD against grapples?
25.
beat that naturally.
Roll for not nat 1.
No, not 7.
7. You feel strong arms grab you around the side as Oozle picks you up.
The
And
fuck, man?
Sorry,
starts
my
kind of backing you away from the horse.
My CMB is ridiculous right now. I'm sorry. Selling all that joust energy.
The horse said it wasn't scared of me. I thought I could pet this one.
Dude, I'll just hold her towards it. Look at it.
Looks fine to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a horse.
That's horses stand. This horse is standing.
Horses stand. It's gonna hurt you.
Sometimes they blow snot out of their nose furiously.
I'll
just the
let
thing
you.
they do.
I'll let you down, but it's gonna hurt you.
Just very sad, and I just walk off. Just head down, just disappointed.
She's trying to
Quark,
walk off while I'm
reaches
still
like he's
holding
going to
her.
say something, and he kind of holds himself back. And after you leave, he's like, I didn't want to be the one to break her heart at that point, but
Yeah,
thank you. I didn't,
horses don't.
She
Quite
seems
like
tough.
her.
But
Yeah, she really is. Honestly, party wouldn't be the same without her. But fucking animals, man. I don't know why the baboon likes her, or the rabbit, at that matter.
yeah, well, one of them's a druid, so.
What?
One of them's a druid? What?
And I'll just confusedly look at my party, and I'll just be like,
Well, I
Absolute
walked
bluff.
off. I walked off, and she flew away a while ago.
Yeah, you look for
You're-
your party, they're
No,
not
no
there.
one's here.
"Oh no, that's not great." I have a decent bluff, but nothing that a nat 3 is gonna help. So that's gonna be solid 11.
Nowhere close. He got 15 naturally.
Oh.
Yeah, he just kind of patched on his was like, hey, it's all right, man. Your secret's safe with me. I don't know why exactly you want to keep that as a secret. And honestly, the minute that the druid starts casting any of the wild magics and stuff, people are going to know. But
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, she's temperamental about this sort of thing.
yeah, whatever. So, it's the rabbit.
Bro.
Is it the rabbit or is it the baboon?
He definitely has a pair of
He's gonna
balls
sense
hanging out
motive on you.
everywhere.
God damn it. Do I roll anything against
Oh,
that?
I know it's the rabbit. Yeah, you can roll a bluff again.
God damn it!
Oh, 13 naturally.
Alright, here we go. What do I need? One die. Here we go. Here we go.
You already used all the good rolls. Oh, that's an okay roll. 13 naturally.
He's still. Oh wait, actually no, he might not beat me.
28.
He beats me. I had a 29 or no
21.
21. Yeah.
Oh,
21,
okay.
thank
I was
you.
like 29.
Yeah, 21. 29 is better than 28. But yeah, so
And he looks at you and goes,
You should just agree. Just tell him the truth at this point. It's not worth it.
how'd you know about the rabbit?
well, I know you guys got a rabbit and a monkey. I just took a 50-50 guess, and
Huh.
your face told me the rest.
No, that's fair.
And
Need to work on that. Yeah, I have my visor on. How do you? Whatever.
You would have moved up your visor to talk to him. You can't.
It depends. It depends. How stoked was I about this win? Did I even think about not being able to see?
Oh, you would have.
All right. Yeah.
You're stoked about the win, but like you made eye contact with Anya and like you made the face and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
you
totally did.
played her up. You couldn't have done that with the visor.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's such a nice house, though. Okay. Yeah.
It's a very nice house.
But again, like, what are we really gonna do with the house?
You
Like,
could have just sold it.
but again, that's what,
Again,
like a
we
few
can
$1,000s?
just sell the children.
You relax. I worked too damn hard for these children.
You worked very hard.
And if anything, I'd have to sell them at least 20 gold in order to make a profit, okay? At more than 20 gold.
For the day's end.
Before the day ends.
Yeah.
Can I want to roll perception while we're there just to see if people are like talking about like how many people maybe noticed like that it was kind of sus. that-
Everyone.
Did everybody notice like the
It was
The-
a big deal.
No. So
no the lance like
Oh, gotcha.
Nobody seems to.
bending. Nobody seems to have noticed.
But
there's
that
a
was all
couple-
done before the preparation.
There's,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
couple of the
So-
guys that were there, and it's like, man, whatever, you know, they kind of know, and it's like,
Mhm.
man, whatever he did to that lance, that was a smart move on his point because it would have
Okay.
broke.
Okay, cool.
But no, it was an enchantment made before he took the
So they don't
field,
care.
so it is
Okay.
legal.
Solid. That was my question.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't ask Adara anything about this before.
No, you could have gotten some fate die on that.
Could have gotten a +6, but you know, possible +6, but you know,
up to 6.
whatever, it worked out. Happy with the win. I'll take it.
Yeah, would have made the disparity just a little less nail biting.
Right.
The day comes to an end. It is your guys' responsibility to go up to the judges now and to register which apprentice you are claiming.
Oh yeah.
Jose gets first dibs because he is now currently the only honored guest, and his kid's gone. So let me just make a roll real quick to see who he.
Can I try to
Who
talk to him
picks?
beforehand?
Yeah, you can go up to him.
Yeah. Because we're
Yeah,
cordial at this point. He knows us.
It's just the three of you that are getting apprentices. So,
All right. I'll just-
as the old man who won had to cash out because he was not military, he
Mhm.
could not take.
Lame. All right. I'm gonna level with you, man.
Oh yeah.
So, I promised Amelia and Anya that I would take them.
Hmm.
The enchanter, like
They're which
Yeah.
ones?
the
And he's just kind of like looking as the kids are just kind of like stood there because they get to be part of the ceremony, you know, the
Yeah.
little ceremony.
so Anya, the frost one over there. Not a lot of people were looking at her because you know.
Oh, the white hair. Yeah, someone came around and told me that I should take her.
Yeah, it was. I
Now
don't know.
that my guy's gone, I was kind of thinking about it.
No. So, well, I really wanted to win the joust so I can get Anya because it's her last time and everything. But yeah, her and Amelia, if you could just do me a bro solid, just not take those two because those ones are already set.
That was
and,
who,
like,
that was who you rolled for. Was Anya.
Diplomacy roll.
Do you want my bendy straw?
I would love your bendy straw.
Flask.
Pass him a flask with the bendy straw. And Jose's just kind of looking at you like,
You want a sip?
No, don't give
no,
him a
shut
sip.
I'm good, bud.
For sure. I was just gonna like take out the bendy straw and hand it to him, you know, germs and all that.
You guys okay?
yeah, totally.
Just in case of, mad cow fever, it's fine.
So that's whoa. So you said that's a +2 to your
It's
diplomacy
a plus
check.
2 to charisma checks.
All right. Here we go. Okay, so that's gonna be a unnat 20. Give you some free drinks at the bar.
I probably shouldn't after last time I got free drinks.
What are you talking about? That was the life of the party.
I almost burned the whole place down, man.
And but see, we'll have the frost mage. She could deal with that.
See, and that's kind of what I was thinking is, That was what was proposed to me, and now I'm thinking about it a little bit. It's
Alright.
probably smart.
But hear me
Plus, she's young in comparison to a lot of them, and being 14, I can't just throw her on the ship immediately. I'm gonna level with you. I don't want to go on whatever this big fucking voyage is that they're saying.
So why don't you pick one of the younger ones?
And so I'm gonna pick one of the younger ones, so that way I can get basically a year leave for training.
Well, there's plenty of young ones.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, what do those other young ones do?
So there's Caroline. She could she can make things.
No, she's 15. She could go on the boat. That one, right?
Well, yeah, but Ani's only a year younger.
Yeah, but that qualifies. 14 and under is what I can get. There's the chubby one that screams a lot and doesn't have any hair anymore. There's the dude with no talent. I can't pick him though. Or no, sorry. That guy's already picked. That's Alex. That's Greenwall's kid. There's the dude that bounces around, but I'm gonna be honest, he'd die on the ship if he tries to levitate when it goes. He'd just get caught in the wind and go overboard.
That's fair.
There's frost powers, which is actually pretty helpful to me, and frost mages on the sea. It's a bit of a heads or tails, but we got one that works really well. And then there's no, that's it.
So,
What about the camouflage chick? She could stow away on other people's ships.
Oh, I didn't even think about her. She, well, right. What other ships? We haven't ran into another Navy in a good while. We'd have to board for that.
well, just think of
Kinda looks the rover.
think about how beneficial she could be. Because you never know, her sport might be able to develop. She might be able to imitate other people, camouflage herself to be other people. And
You can just use her for playing pranks on your other crewmates.
It'd be really good for the scouting crews and stuff, but she looks so frail too.
Well, that means you'll have even more time off.
And then you
No,
can train that talent.
I only get up to a year, and then someone else would go take over the training, right?
Well, that's a year off still.
It's a year off still, but I get a year off with the gal that I probably wouldn't get lashings for picking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you say that Ani can help, I'm assuming, put you out if you get caught on fire or something? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, I mean, that'd help out pretty decent for me personally. But just on the ship in general, you freeze water. If you keep water frozen, it doesn't go bad like it just does in a barrel.
Oh, well, you have to think that frost powers aren't really that.
That's a huge thing of what our frost mage does right now, and man, it's been such a help to the ship.
Exactly, you already have a frost
She
mage.
gets powerful enough, she could freeze the sea itself, and that'd make boarding parties super easy. Or
Well, but you just
immobilizing
said you
enemy
don't
ships.
board things.
Well, right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
kind of do sometimes, but impersonating other people wouldn't be helpful for that. She'd be great for scouting, though. Don't get me wrong. If there were any other honored guests, I bet she'd get picked up by a scouting crew immediately. The Rangers love her. She's gonna have a pretty easy job when she gets a little older at one of the other festivals.
I know nothing about these kids.
Hey, man, why don't we just leave it up to the kid?
You know what? I think that's fair.
Yeah, whatever, man. I mean, she can turn me down anytime, and I'll just pick a different one, I guess.
See, I didn't expect you to be so, nice about it. A lot of these guys are assholes.
You think a lot of these guys are assholes?
Well, yeah, a lot of them weren't even going to take a kid. And I understand the only reason you're taking one is because you kind of have to.
And
But
apprentice is a lot of fucking responsibility. And you as an adventurer, right? You make your own money, you own your own business, you guys pick your own missions and do your own things. I've got to train that from scratch to very specific standards, no matter what the talent is, right? The talent thing really is technically an extra. We're all supposed to be trained sailors and soldiers in uniform, and then if we can use our talent in a helpful way, we're allowed to on the ship. Sports don't get it good, man. We don't have the same kind of magical potential that a lot of other mages do, so we don't get put in special crews or anything like that.
That's fair.
And so I've got to take one of these kids and turn him into a full-blown sailor, and then also train him to work on that talent to be at least somewhat useful so we can keep our gimmick going. It's a lot of work, and for a lot of these guys, they don't get leave if they're too young, They just have to go do their job and train their kid at the same time. They also, a lot of the times, just have to throw the kid right into the rough. a lot of these kids that get taken for, if it's like a frontline guy, like if that Michael dude that does the plants, if he got an apprentice, he goes right back to the front lines. The dude's like a minesweeper or something for the front infantry. That's a super dangerous job. You just throw some fucking kid up there, they're dead in a week.
Why does the Mad King take these sports then? If it's just like
Because, right, anybody who has magical talent is pressed to service. Sport talents, since they can't be molded to something useful, are either useful or they're just not.
Ones that aren't, they're just killed off basically.
They go to the training camp, and
Come on, man.
from my understanding, they're used to train the other kids. It's a high mortality rate, man. But we all do our duty, I suppose.
I suppose.
It's not my place to speak on policy on those. All I
guess
know
that's
is
fair.
base policy is if you can do magic, you gotta serve. And if you gotta serve, you gotta do what the government says.
Well, anyways, let's go talk to Anya.
Oh, you don't want me to just like walk up and just claim for her and just see if she turns me down? All right.
If anything, just save the.
Yeah, you guys walk up and go have a chat with her. What's your case to plead?
Oh, I'll just ask her like. So, surprisingly, you now have 2 options.
She very excited at that.
So, I said I would take you if I won the joust, and
Did you guys come back at any point?
I would have came back for this.
yeah, because she has to be there in order to get her kid.
Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm not.
You didn't see that from the other night, so never mind. No worries. If you're not chilling around, no perception rules are needed.
So, you now have a choice. You can join our party. I'm going to be taking Amelia. I have my other 2 other apprentices, Adara and Judy.
Yep.
I'll say it just like that, and I'll be like, sorry, she's new. It
Oh.
wasn't my choice to come in as a cousin of. Anyways,
Sure.
so we have a few apprentices. You'd have friends, and life of an adventurer. Wouldn't be pressed into military service, or have our gentleman here, and he can make his pitch.
He goes a quick go over of like the year of training, general duties on the ship, leave time and stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, that doesn't sound terrible." And it's a pretty decent deal that he's offering. And she just kind of looks and she's like, "What exactly does a life of adventure mean?" I remember, bless her soul, before Frida died, she said something about going off into the woods with you guys and getting eaten by a hydra.
Well, obviously she didn't die.
Not really eaten. We won't let that happen. But yeah,
We
lots
totally
of.
let that happen.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know. Shut the fuck up. Well, it is dangerous. I won't lie. However, we make a effort to keep our apprentices safe, and another perk of being an adventurer is pretty sure you like money as a kid. Everybody likes money.
I guess.
So I'll just
What would I spend it on though if I'm just with you?
anything you want. That's the thing about being an adventurer, as opposed to a life of service on a ship where everything is going to be very regulated.
Ah, you got me on the pay. When the apprenticeship is over, though, it is a guaranteed job. And she does kind of look at you like, "Oh yeah, that's what happens when my apprenticeship is over."
Well,
Join the party.
either join the party, or at that point, since you've been registered as an apprentice, you serve your time in the apprenticeship. I'm pretty sure at that point you can just do whatever you like. And I'll look at Jose and be like, right? Isn't that how this thing works?
No. You could start your own party.
He's
Yeah.
like, there is the chance that she could become her own adventurer when it's done.
Exactly. And then, at that point,
The law's dubious around sports with that.
yeah, but at that point, you are master of your own destiny. You can take up life of adventuring, go about. Honestly, again, the whole idea is just you have a lot more freedom.
I would have a lot more freedom until I'm 18. But then when my apprenticeship is over, there isn't necessarily a guarantee that I would get an adventurer's license. And at that point, I would get sent back to the camp.
Well, I mean, if anything, you would think that it is a guarantee because we will obviously train you in order to be an adventurer, and we wouldn't just let you hit 18 and then kick you to the wolves.
Well, but see, it's not necessarily your choice. If one of the barons around, or if someone sufficiently high in the military doesn't sign adventuring papers for me, I would get pressed back into service, and I might be able to prove that my powers are good enough to go to an officer's school or something. But there's no guarantee that I wouldn't just wind up going back to the camp.
Well,
if I'm being honest, I think I'm going to take the guaranteed job.
Damn.
It's her choice.
Exactly. The choice is yours.
I appreciate what you've done for me, and if I could stay with you safely, I would.
That is fair.
Yeah, Jose claims on you.
Well, shit.
I was not expecting to roll that. You have 2 claims.
Is he gonna go before me?
Do you wish to wait? Technically, yes.
Okay.
Technically in line, he has first call.
Okay.
Jose has first call, and then the joust victory, and then the 1v1 victory, the archery victory, which didn't happen, and then the brawl victory.
So Haraway took the anti-magic one and the fucking
And
map
Mage Map
one.
Boy, yeah. Bella and Finn are gone. There is Caroline, of course. She's the one who vibrates. She's on 10 out of 11. She's got 1 more after this. If you're just looking straight for that. Your boy Felix has been humbled by his experience here and is a changed lad. Haraway burned off all of Adele's hair.
What does she do again, Adele?
She screams. She's got the sonic scream. Ivan levitates and is kind of jovial. He's at 7 out of 11, so he's not too in danger, but it seems like he's not working on his talent a whole lot. He just kind of is like, this is just what I do. Julia's got super speed, but you never talk to her. Maria blends, but you never talk to her. Yuri, he spins. And Aslo's got something with his eyes, but they don't really know. They do guarantee, if you pick him, a thorough magical screening so that they could maybe refine what he does and figure it out.
The blendy chick would be kind of cool. Help for stealthy operations.
Yeah, she's stealthy.
The spinny boy, it's just dope.
And he's a fun kid.
And then Caroline, you could save her life.
Caroline would probably be a lifesaver. She's been working very hard, but it seems like her talent just really isn't what people are looking for. Even though it's a good talent, I think it's good.
She's gonna be great at mixing drinks at the bar.
I thought she was going to be one of the ones that you guys were going to go for relatively early on. And you guys did talk to her quite a bit, so I was kind of right.
All right. I'm going to pick Amelia, and then I'll let Itzeli pick the next one, because I need to go talk to some children.
Okay, yeah, you can be like, and I will stay my choice until last or whatever. You're up. Amelia has been chosen. She joins you ecstatically. The technical claiming ceremony is tomorrow at the beginning of Zeus's day. You're expected to make some kind of short little speech with your apprentices and stuff. Nothing too big and fancy for the closing ceremonies. But she does have the right to, like, go back to the bar with you right now.
I look at Aslo.
She is signed into your custody.
Like, hey kid. Do you
He,
want
like, looks behind himself, and he's like, that was stupid of me. And he looks back, and he's like, fucking serious?
Yeah, do you want to come be a part of our adventure party? You can hang out around here. Still hang out with your dad?
Yeah, hanging out with my dad seems pretty nice. You guys aren't too lame. And he goes up.
Cool.
Yeah, Aslo has been selected. The local. Ivan's technically local as well, but he's from the farmlands a little further northeast.
So, I want to... Is Frida around here?
Judy?
Judy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have her around. Yeah, she wanted to watch.
Okay.
You go have a little sidebar with her.
Yeah.
Well, this is really exciting. So many, for how few people are able to take, so many have gotten chosen. This is.
Yeah, that was the plan. Save as many of you guys as we could.
2 escaped? That's never happened before.
Right? We'll fill you in on
And
that
one
later.
died.
Well, death happens pretty frequently, but I'm sure Dimitri's in a better place.
Oh no, he's fine. She was making a joke about you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did.
Y'all saying this in public? Goddamn.
It was just obviously quietly like this.
It's a dad
Alright.
huddle.
It's a dad huddle.
Dads are not
Oh
quiet.
man. All right. So this is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna ask Judy.
Mhm.
All right. I need you to level with me.
Yeah.
How do you, how much ill will do you bear towards Felix?
Felix? Oh, because he killed me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that would put a damper
You're right,
on our
this is
relationship.
an unpopular opinion.
He was pretty arrogant around. He was mean to Caroline a couple of times, but she stood up to him well.
Yes, and honestly, throughout this whole competition, I've been watching him, and I don't know. It seems like he learned his lesson. He seems, for lack of a better words, less of a dick.
Traumatized?
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
Same thing,
I
really.
heard about that when I was taking like first aid classes and stuff. You look for trauma signs in people after an event. And I saw him walking around today. It kind of looked like it.
yeah.
Are you gonna take Felix?
You know, I'm not sure because I was gonna take Anya. That was the plan, and
surprising. I didn't think the Navy guys. They were laughing about it just a couple of days ago. But
yeah, you know, I noticed that.
maybe they wanted to pick, me or Bella or Finn or Dimitri, and just had to make a different decision, I guess.
Yep. Competition definitely got whittled down a little bit.
Yeah. People kept telling me, the healing powers, that's going to be real popular and stuff. And I'd imagine out on a ship, if someone gets injured, you don't really have a hospital. I would have swore for sure that I was going to get picked up by the Navy, but I died instead.
You sure did, champ.
Yeah.
But look at you now.
Yeah, I'm much taller.
Yeah. Hey, you're blonde now.
Yeah.
So
my
that's
hair
cool.
looks so good. Oh,
Sure
Osiris did a
does.
fantastic job. I'm so excited.
He should become the god of hairdressing.
We were talking about, for a man with no hair, he does fantastic. We were talking about Felix?
We were.
I don't really like him, if I'm being completely honest. But, I wouldn't be mean to him or, do anything out of hand, of course.
Well,
And, I obviously am going to lean on the side of you should save someone with an actual talent, actually save someone.
yeah, that's.
He has, there's other ways to get into officer school other than just, just doing well and just participating in this could get him. The apprenticeship doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Who would you pick? Who are you friends with?
I mean,
I think Caroline's pretty cool, but
Adele and I, we did each other's hair at the beginning, but we can't really do that now. Caroline, she was kind of like the mom of the whole group. She really helped kind of keep things together. And every time Anya went and cried and talked about just running away into the night,
I knew she was
she
gonna
kind of talked her down. Yuri's always been a lot of fun, but he was always just a little bit of a wild child. I think that now that I'm taller than him, though, I could probably handle it. Maria's really nice. A lot of people don't give her a chance because, she blends so often and she's so quiet and shy, but she is really good. I like Julia a lot. She seems confident with her super speed, but there's a lot of mages that can do that, and it's not necessarily like hidden magics,
yeah. All right.
And I always kind of had a little bit of a crush on Ivan, but he still thinks girls are icky, so.
All right. I think I've made my decision, and I'll leave her.
glad I could be of help. This just was no help at all.
I mean, it kind of was.
A little bit.
Just, god damn it. Like, my whole plan got fucked.
Yeah.
Like, Anya would have been so dope.
I rolled randomly on it, and it makes a lot of sense now that Dimitri's gone.
Yeah. And honestly, I told Anya to pitch that idea to him, so, like, I can't really be that bad.
Yeah.
So, all right.
She did. She spent a lot of her time pitching that idea to him.
I mean, it was a solid idea. Like, possibly could work. All right. Well, looks like I'm going to pick Caroline.
Caroline has been selected. She just kind of like little fist pump, and she looks at everybody else, and a little tear wells up, and she says goodbye to her last couple of friends. Gives them that little like take care of yourselves.
The group mom. Love it.
Honestly, that was like a helping point because we have a lot of children now, so
Yeah,
We
she,
do. We
having
do have a
a-
lot of
Yeah,
children.
you got a lot to take
However,
care
did that happen?
I don't know, fucking, because I'm a beast.
of. Everybody kind of disperses. The crowd's gone. Back to normal festivities and celebration and shopping.
As I leave, I want to give Anya a handshake.
Yeah,
Pleasure working with
she
you.
actually seeks you out for a little bit of a private audience. She hands you a little pouch.
Oh, what's this?
I guess I won't need it anymore. Thank you, really, for what you did. You gave me a lot of hope today. You open it up. It's full of green leaves. Scout leaf.
Scout leaf.
Oh yeah, and they told me they got me.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I'll look at her and be like,
Your new apprentice wouldn't know. I was
You gonna run
scavenging
away?
him for information. I was gonna leave
He
today,
does know I told him.
but you telling me that if you won both, you take me. I stayed.
well, I'm glad you didn't run away. After those first
Me
two,
too. Every time a kid runs away, they get brought back and hung.
exactly. So
But
Glad
it
I
would
was
have been
able
a quick
to-
death. They're kind enough to make the fall faller enough to break your neck.
Jesus, kid. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen.
You see yourself around the port, hanging out with the Navy guys again. We'll catch up.
Something tells me that that Greenwald guy, boss of him, I don't think he likes me.
Oh, he's on a different ship.
Oh, is he? Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hey.
I'm assigned to the
The
Brandon
Vikel, yeah.
Vikel. He goes on the Gold Shire.
Oh, we'll be seeing you again.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate.
Hey, man. Is what it is.
I knew
tried.
if she enlisted, we'd have to fight her somewhere along
Yep.
the line.
That's why I didn't want him to take her.
Solid.
And
There's
also, I just
also the
wanted
ship
that one.
that captured Haraway back in the day and gave him the pirate brand.
Yep.
But he escaped from.
That ship has
Ship's got
legacy
some
with
ties.
us. Yeah.
We'll be seeing her again.
I was just give her a little shoulder pat. Be like, I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be great, and I'll work on my powers and make you proud.
I'm glad.
I hope she kills you. I hope that's how Oozle goes. If Oozle has to die, I hope that that's
What
how
the
it
fuck?
happens.
For what? Why?
Because
was
it would
nothing
be
but nice
amazing.
to her.
It would be the perfect cinematic ending to Oozle.
Oh man.
Not to be a dick, but bold of you to assume that Oozle will just allow a child just getting into her talent to just off him. It's not how this works.
We'll see.
Depends on how much time passes.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, the
She has
perfect
a year of
ending
training
for
ahead of her.
Itzelli is going to be she tries to pet a horse and it kicks her in the head so hard she dies.
and it's just
so,
done.
yeah, like, we all have our things.
Even better, you like befriend an elephant and it accidentally sits on you or something. That
Yeah,
would be...
yes, I actually become
you
friends
actually
with that.
become friends, and it just wants to cuddle.
Yeah, that could happen too.
The day comes to an end. You and Aslo have an appointment for him to get a magical screening, if you so desire to take it. You're both more than welcome to refuse, but the magical screening is non-invasive, and it just will be a more refined search to let them know what he can do.
Do you want to know what you can do?
Shoot, if I got to start using magic eventually, because see, the problem comes up, just like was being talked about earlier. I turn 18. I'm still a sport. I gotta find something to do. Otherwise, I just go back to that camp. Apparently,
26 perception. Is anyone around or listening?
you can have all the privacy you want.
Excellent. Do you want them to know what you can do?
That's the question.
Do you want it written in the government ledgers what you can do?
Look, it's just my eyes, man, and I don't think it matters too terribly much.
Okay,
right?
if you would like to, then we'll do it.
They're gonna figure it out eventually. There's yearly screenings. Well, I guess I'd be registered, so I wouldn't be in the yearly screenings.
Exactly.
But I don't think it should matter too terribly much unless you. Right. Let's go get the screening done.
Okay. Let's go get the screening done.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you go sit down for the screening. The couple of guys come in, they're holding those same kind of reefs, and they pass it up and down Aslo, and they just kind of look at you, and they're like, is this the right kid?
Yeah.
They give another once over, and it's like, it was the eyes? And he's like, yeah, something with my fucking eyes, man. What are you doing? And they pass 2-3 times over with this device, and they go get somebody else. And this specialist comes in and actually casts a couple of spells over Aslo.
How much you want to bet this nigga was high on Scout Leaf, and that's what they registered in his eyes, was just like, oh, you got some weird shit in your eyes.
And they just look at you and they're like, I'm sorry, miss, he's not magically talented.
Interesting.
Wait, so...
He's defective?
Well, no, he's just...
Can I return him?
I guess as far as populations go, normal. The paperwork hasn't been signed yet. If you were looking for a magically talented kid, you're more than welcome to rescind your selection, I suppose.
Wait, would he still go to the camp? If you've just said that he doesn't have any magical
Are
shit?
you there at this screening?
No.
I don't know. Am I?
Probably not.
Probably not. You're probably with your 2 apprentices.
Well, I mean, we're rolling as a posse. We just got all these children. Like, we're in this together.
I'm not
As
at
a
the
kid
magical
crew?
screening.
You're not part of the magic school bus?
No.
All right. Fuck it. Here we go. Highs, lows if I'm with you. Highs, I'm with you. Lows, I'm not with you. Highs. So I'm
All
with
right.
you.
Yeah, you pose that question, and I suppose not. If he's not talented, there's no obligation to go to service. Unless, of course, he gets pulled on the draft in the next couple of years. He is now of eligible age. Well, no, he's got 1 more year.
I'll still keep him.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Kid, you still want to be an apprentice? He's like, yeah, fuck it, sure, I guess.
Okay. He's got something else going on. I firmly believe that there's something special about this kid.
There's plenty, but I mean, he's a good kid.
No.
But,
We'll point out that I was the asshole for assuming that there was something special about Felix. That's all I'm going to say.
as was heavily hinted to you during the Bacchus party when Aslo was talking to you about the Scout Leaf, it very often triggers the
sensors.
magical sensors. And so if he was under the influence of Scout Leaf when they tested him, it might have shown up like that and got impressed. Yeah. But, yeah, you choose to keep him.
There are other children you can save. Because he doesn't
I
technically need
You
saving.
could sign him up as an apprentice regardless, really. You guys are allowed to take apprentices, period, right?
Yeah.
Whether they're talented or not.
Yeah, I'll choose someone else, and then if he actually just wants to come hang out with us, he can.
Okay. He kind of looks, he's like, I mean,
It's a job.
you took me under the impression that I was going to just continue doing my normal job under your tutelage anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go get one of those other kids, I guess.
Okay.
Well, sure.
Aslo just kind of like gets up and he kind of like looks at the guards and everything. He's like, I'm just gonna go home now. And they just kind of like look at him like, I fucking guess.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like awkwardly walks away into the night.
The fuck, man?
Yeah, got to the bottom of that one.
I wanted Aslo to be special.
He's not magical.
God damn it.
He's just a ranger, man. He's a damn fine ranger and might be important to some Bronzeshire stuff, but...
Okay, so at this point, we've got Spinny Top Boy.
There's
Or-
Yuri, Maria, Julia, Ivan, Adele, and Felix. You can, of course, at any point as well, rescind your choice of an apprentice and
Take my 20 gold?
take
No.
your 20 gold pieces or a
The
custom
price
keg
of a
ale.
child? I'm good. No, I want the chick who can blend into stuff.
Yeah, Maria.
Yeah. I don't even know her name. Zelly does not care to know her name. She's like, I pick you.
And she's just like, me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. And she's like, she's just gonna shut up and not fuck this one over.
Yep. I just grab her, kind of like headlock
Just-
style, and we just go.
Yeah, there's a little yip, but yeah. You guys all reconvene back at the bar.
Mhm.
Is the bar open tonight?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Celebration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrate kind of the closing of the games and everything.
We'll have like
People
we'll
showing
have
up.
like an Ulgon party because you know
yeah,
we're the
celebration
lad, 1, 2.
of victory for the
Yeah.
two of you. Absolutely. People show up. Everybody's having a good time. Lots of familiar faces. Quark shows up.
Yeah, I can make ice sculptures that look like you guys. I have enough spell slots.
Oh, fucking bet.
Hell
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Quark gets a couple of drinks, and at one point through the night, he finds you.
I'm just a rabbit, man.
And he goes
Leave
and
me
he just kind of
alone.
like sits down on the floor where you and Kenosi like to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "So you just hang out as a rabbit the whole time?" Look, Ulgon spilled the beans, man. I know you're the druid. It's all
Ulgon
good.
didn't really spill anything. He just kept posing questions, and you knew he was lying.
The guy's got a poker face that would lose him $1 million gold. That's kind of neat. I don't get to talk to a whole lot of druids. There was that one little halfling guy running around, but he just seemed to be just kind of doing more like localized stuff. He said he was going to move on here relatively soon. We had a beer together the other night, but he said he can't do the wild shape thing. So it's pretty neat. Can you talk while you're a rabbit, or do you ever not be a rabbit? Okay. I, just wanted to come by and say that your party's really cool. You guys did good, and I'm glad that, 4 out of the 5 slots available went to, or 3 out of the 4 slots available went to getting kids. If I could have won and taken one, I would have. But, work life.
You didn't see any of the horse drama because you had flown away at that point, correct? Cool. So at this point, Zelly's nice and
toasted?
yeah, litty titty. She's
Mhm.
gonna come up and you fucking lied to me. The horse was still scared of me.
Oh, that's why you wanted, because you were talking to my horse before you fluttered around and freaked out.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Rabbit starts visibly sweating.
So what's the deal with you and animals?
You just fucking hate me, man. Like, even Kenosi, like, we're not getting along right now. I, like, reach out to pet Kenosi.
Yeah, he kind of like... He doesn't, like, move away from you, but it's that, like, neck crank.
Right.
Don't touch me.
It's the touching something gooey in the dishes when you don't
Right.
have gloves on.
Without the cherry cake, he would have bolted, but the
Yeah.
cherry cake,
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe don't break your knees, but make her stub her
you broke
toe.
I did break his leg, but it was an accident.
He's like, that's weird. You like a necromancer or something? I heard a lot of necromancers have trouble with living things like them.
Maybe I do have magics. No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Well, that's all I ever know about it. But, some people just, animals ain't their thing. That Michael guy with the dual swords, he was in the joust earlier. Apparently, right, he focuses on the plant magic because he suffers from a similar problem. Animals hate him. Yeah. He just never, he can, like, talk to him and stuff, but they just never give him anything useful. They'll, like, give him false information and stuff. Just don't like the guy. Something about the way he talks or walks, I don't know.
They won't even talk to me. Like, I can talk to them. They won't talk to me.
Oh, see, so you're like a druid too?
No,
You can talk to animals?
I try to.
Is that like a... How? What do you mean?
Hey, Kenosi, do you want to play?
He just wants to get like. He's like, oh, you just speak to animals,
I also want to point out I'm very drunk at this point.
and they don't listen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's cool too, man. You know, however you do things.
At that point, like, I just want to look over and see Phil or whoever's running the bar right now making a drink.
Yeah.
And just freak out because they're making it wrong, even though they
It's
probably
probably
aren't.
Sheila.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Fucking
She's new.
Sheila. God damn it, Shelby!
Yeah, you go and
27 on my
Oh,
bartending check.
beautiful.
This is how you make this. We've talked about
it's a
it 4
Moscow
times.
Mule. It's like 2 ingredients. God
you
damn
can't
it.
fuck it up.
As she shouts over, I'm sure that'll like grab my attention,
Yeah.
and I'll see Sir Quark, and I'll just gonna shout out, "A free round for my friend over here!" And I'll like, just like
Hey.
grab fucking, like a bottle of fucking something, and
Just
just
something.
and
Yeah.
just bring it over to.
He's happy to drink a bottle of whatever with you.
Oh yeah. If anything, I just like grab whatever like it's Zelly just made. I'll just like grab that.
This is how you make it, and then it's just out of your hand.
It's a beautiful drink.
It's a beautiful drink. It's wonderfully done. You go sit down next to them. Are you still hanging out, or are you trying to slink away?
No, I'm hanging out, chilling.
He's like, so she won't tell me. Does she talk when she's a rabbit? She a rabbit all the time?
I told you she's temperamental about this whole thing.
Hey, it's all good, man. I get it, right? You gotta keep your brand going or whatever. But
Like as I say, she's
she kind
temperamental.
of like looks around the loud bars, like all these bastards drunk as fuck. They're not noticing anything. It's
Yeah, as I say she's temperamental about it, I'm just gonna like poke her a little bit.
I'm gonna
Hey,
shoot
hey.
a spark at you.
come on, man.
Oh,
you don't gotta like make her talk to me or whatever.
it's fine. We're friends.
I was just hoping maybe.
The loosest definition of the term.
As sparks are flying
Yeah.
at me. we're
Literal
friends.
sparks fly.
I was just hoping to maybe get a name, make an introduction or something, but you know, it's all good, man. No worries.
Nitra.
Nitra. Oh, see, Quark. Hey,
Little paw.
yeah, he just little forefinger and thumb pinch, and he like pulls back. He's like, I know you're probably gonna be mad at me, but your paws are incredibly soft. That was adorable. as
That's
fuck."
what I'm saying.
Is the rest of her fur like that?
Yes,
Do
it
you-
is.
Damn.
She
man.
doesn't like being
Uh,
held. She bites me.
Well, she's a fucking person, man, right?
Yeah,
Like
I mean-
I get it.
She
I
was.
get it.
Like I do too. but,
Honestly,
like,
probably shouldn't even say the whole like your paws are super soft thing, but like,
well, she turned into something that's super soft. That's not my fault.
yeah, it.
And then, like, as I say that, I'm just gonna like glare at her. Somebody wanted to dip multiple times.
I turned out okay.
Well, hey, I gotta get heading back over. I might be spending a couple days in town or whatever. If you guys are doing much of anything, you know, always swing by the tent or whatever. I'm just gonna prowl around the local hills and stuff. I heard there's some really good rock climbing around and stuff. I was thinking about hiring one of them local outdoorsmen, take me on an excursion or two, do a little hiking, a little sightseeing.
Sure thing. Hell, if anything, while you're here, if you got the time, maybe you can show me a little bit about mounted cavalry combat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna plan a trip here tomorrow. You know, Zeus's day is a pretty good day to go out and about. I don't have any family around, of course.
Me either.
Maybe the next day or something.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'll come back around the bar.
Sounds good.
He heads out. Anybody else you guys want to talk to for the night?
What time is it roughly? Would you say?
11
Okay.
midnight.
And what time did you say the funeral was tomorrow?
It's in the afternoon.
It's in the afternoon?
So you've got your closing ceremonies that you have to show up to, and then it's going to be, you know, a kind of slow saunter out into the wood. Small ceremony. Just take a
Opening
couple
or the
hours.
closing ceremony? Would you say that's like roughly like 10 o'clock?
Yeah, it happens maybe closer to 9.
Okay. There's time in the morning. Is Moran here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she still wants to know how long.
Yeah,
your
she's
tongue
been-
is,
she's
No,
been-
she doesn't.
she's
I
been-
kind of. Yeah, I
She kind of
hurt her
like,
feelings.
you know, she's sitting there. Anthony is like babysitting the hell out of her at this point. And every now and then, you know, she's like glancing over you, but she just kind of like has a disappointed, kind of sad look, and just
You
kind
broke her little heart.
goes back to
May
goes
broke
back
her
to
heart.
her drink.
Okay? Like, if I can get that fucking contract like redacted, then like maybe. But like at this point, May will kill her.
I'm
so.
sure if you gave May a certain limb, like I gave Daddy a certain limb, you'd be fine.
Do you head over and talk to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you head over, and as you go, you can tell Anthony's a little drunk. They're both a little drunk, so they're talking loud. And he's like, look, hey, come on, there's tons of guys out there, and I know I've been a little, like, obstructive. Look, it's your choice from here on out. I'm not going to try to get in the way of things.
See, I help with family bonding.
And she's just kind of, like, a
What
little
is
stiff
it?
with him. As you walk up, and he just kind of, like, straight backs. He's like, hello, friend. Yes,
Good to see you guys here.
good to see you too, man. And she just kind of like, hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Come here often.
Oh, I'm doing great. Everything is fine.
Well, I'm good to hear that. It's good to hear that. Well, if you don't have anything going on, like early morning tomorrow, there's that mage willow tree that I promised to show you.
She kind of like looks stunned for a moment. She's like,
Deal's a deal.
yeah, I would appreciate that.
All right. Well, both of you guys enjoy a drink on me and see you around. If anything, just stop by here, say 7 tomorrow. I'll give us enough time to head out there and get back.
He kind of looks at her and he's like, well, if I'm invited to this, I need to stop drinking now. If I'm
Yeah.
going to be here at 7.
You can come.
And she kind of like gives him a couple dagger eyes, and he's like, and that's why I'm not coming tomorrow, because boy, do I want to stay here and keep drinking. And he just like slams back a mother.
Good brother.
All right.
And she's like, I'll see you in the morning. And she, gets and heads out.
All right, dope. I will. I want to introduce my new children to Adara.
Yeah, you get Adara acquainted with the new ones, with yours as well.
Judy.
We're not going to announce that yet.
Oh, okay.
We will.
Do you have her around?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
could also
Phil's
stay
cousin.
in the
Oh
town.
yeah, no, she's here. She's here. We're just
Judy.
she's not Frida yet. We're not going to announce
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay. I meant to introducing Maria to Adara.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they all get well acquainted, and fast friends.
They all kind
Everybody
of know each other already.
seems well. They don't already know each other. They don't know Adara.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
that's
know.
true.
They know Judy,
Yeah,
sort of.
kind of.
Kind of.
Judy
yeah.
knows them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you haven't introduced them to her yet.
Yeah, that's her shtick.
But yeah, it's just a group of girls. Pretty fast friends.
It's a boarding school now.
Yeah,
Like,
Caroline's,
honestly, I was gonna take like if I didn't get Anya, I was gonna take Finn, but then like
But then
Harway
just whisked him away.
yeah, and I was like, I don't particularly want any of these other children.
You could have always foregone it for that manner.
No.
You still can, technically.
No, that'd be a dick move.
That'd be a dick move,
Hey,
I'm just saying,
Caroline,
you
I
can.
really thought about it, and the
You're not
manner
worth
is
it.
pretty nice.
You've been voted off the island.
You are the weakest link.
You are the weakest link.
If it's already like 11, they need to go to bed. So I'm going to take them upstairs.
Yeah, they were pretty excited about staying up super late, but yeah,
Oh,
you.
fucking,
No.
It's their first day of freedom.
That's what they think. This boot camp begins tomorrow morning. I bought books.
Mm-hmm.
books.
She said, "I bought books."
The books aren't here yet, though. The books are going to be in like 2-3 days.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Come on.
You go put them to bed.
No, she knows
Can
what a strict
I try to
regimen is like.
can I try to diplomacy check to convince her to let the kids party?
Bring
Your
it
bendy
on.
straw.
Bring it on.
Damn it, she has a bendy straw.
Bro, my diplomacy with the bendy straw, I get a +5 to this roll. So I'm not.
I only get a +4.
You guys, your roles are up to yourselves. I can't make diplomacy rolls influence players' decisions.
So that's
Besides
gonna be a 17.
But then I just lie to you. And you just don't know.
Yeah, you can convince me to keep them up later.
Woo! I'll like hold some children up in the air.
Yeah, you just like just grab Amelia by the back of her jacket and just hold it. She's like, you picked. Caroline will party a little bit. Caroline's a little more extroverted, but you just got like introverts.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We gotta break him out of that shell eventually.
Yeah, they
Oh,
hang out,
God.
and as the night wears on, Adara has to go to bed
Yeah.
early. She is 10.
Yeah, no,
How
absolutely.
old is...
Caroline insists on like helping her up the stairs and stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know
fine.
how old.
She does this all the time.
Yeah, but Caroline doesn't know.
That's what I'm talking
And
to her.
she's like,
She's
super,
group mom.
And she's like, really? You're just gonna let your blind apprentice go up and down stairs?
Well, another sport. We'll talk about that. You know, we'll have a little powwow.
Okay.
Get to know everybody's names, everybody's talents. You know,
We'll go around the circle. Everyone say
Interesting
one thing
fact.
about yourself.
exactly. So,
My name's Adara and I'm blind. Everyone's like, come on, you gotta be helpful.
I'm Azelli. I'm an alcoholic.
It's like, no, wrong meeting.
So I don't know how old yours is, but Amelia is 16 and Caroline is 15.
Yes. And Maria is 13.
Maria's 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is very young.
No, you got
I
the
need
young
to-
in the
Her,
group.
yeah, and her talent's very newly found as well. This was her second trip. This was her second bout.
I need to start notes on my child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Join the club. Soon you will all have like 5 pages of notes.
I just have Kenosi.
Well, Kenosi's an interesting fella.
Yeah.
He could fill up some pages.
Yeah.
Kenosi's great. You have a character sheet on Kenosi,
I
right?
do.
Okay,
right
then
there.
yeah, you're good. I don't have a character sheet for Adara
Yeah.
yet.
I do have a character sheet for Adara. Actually.
Oh?
Yeah. Got one right hither.
Oh, dope.
And her spells prepared are on the back of the second sheet.
Radical.
First level wizard. I figured I'd just kind of keep a hold of it. And make life easy for you, but if you
Oh,
want
gosh,
to
she's
run
such
her
a-
and make life easy for me,
She's such a little baby.
she has the toughness feat
Oh, she does.
because she grew up working, so she's actually got extra hit points.
She's such a little baby. Bet. Yeah, I can keep track of this if you want.
To a total of 9.
No. He said he was going to keep it.
Yeah, and then he said if I
I
wanted
can,
to.
but if you want, go
He
for
said
it.
if I wanted to, it would make
Okay.
life easier on him. So
Okay.
like, really, it's up to you. I can keep track of it, or if you
I'll
want
have
to
to
make
get
life
a
a little
true
easier.
spell book for her if you want to actually navigate her spells and everything. Yeah, I can do that.
We
It's very
can-
limited right now.
Yeah, we can like powwow and figure stuff out. Bet. She's such a little baby.
Okay, well, she's restricted right now to only spells that also alchemists can have because Kay's the one who's teaching her.
Yeah, well,
So
we'll fix that. We'll find
Yeah.
somebody
you gotta find some people.
for sure. We can do that.
The night winds down. Everybody leaves. You're closing down the bar. The kids are kind of disappointed that it's time to go to bed, but they're also super fucking tired because it's like 2 in the morning. And there is a knock at the door.
Ooh, intrigue.
I'll open the door. I'm still awake.
You
I'm having
open
a
the
great
door.
time.
Yeah. You guys are all still awake. It's basically like you close, you boot the last couple drunks out. You close the door. You hear the voices kind of dissipate, and then some heavy thuds.
Do we have a peephole?
Yeah, sure.
Who do I see?
You have like a little
peephole?
slat.
Yeah.
It's the old man from the archery company.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I'll open the door. Get in here, you mysterious bastard! I'll like clap him on his back and like shove him in.
Yeah, he stumbles in, heavy limp, and it seems on that pat that it is not faked. This
No.
man does have a messed up leg, and
Interesting.
he sits down at the bar and he just like tears off the disguise, and he's like, "You guys really need to be more careful."
Jimmy!
Fucking
Slapping old people on the back like that, man. You just can't be doing that.
Jim
Pleasure to see ya.
Burrito!
I knew something was weird about you.
And he just kind of looks around and he like gets wide-eyed as like the kids are like peering down from the top of the stairs. He's like, "I probably should have waited a little while before removing the disguise, shouldn't I?"
No, they're with us. It's cool. Frida!
Maybe not. Let's see what he has to say first. You
We-
children stay upstairs. Grown folk are talking.
We got some problems.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Next time on Mad King.
Jim Jam, we love him.
We will see you guys later next week.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.